What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome to Grimshade. And a big thank you to the team at Tail Rock for offering me a key to this game. It looks like a lot of fun. I took a look at the Steam page for the first time ever after they offered it to me, and I loved the art style, and it seems like a lot of fun as an RPG with some tactical elements to it. So I have intentionally not looked at it super carefully because I don't want to spoil anything more than the basic premise. You know, I like to go in as blind as I can, so let's hop in and give it a shot. Special character skills of the ether operators can be improved with matching ether crystals. I have to assume I'll know what that means later on. Heart of the Machine. It won't be long now. A few more days, and the work of many lifetimes will bear fruit. I shall right the injustice, seize the light, and put a stop to all that madness. Perseverance is the key. Now, what is to be your contribution, my friend? A marvelous specimen. A dozen more like you and my triumph is assured. There is no stopping the inevitable. My legacy is to stand ever vigilant. Damn, what are those buffoons playing at? Darkness take them. I was categorical about avoiding damage to the facilities. Number 11, present yourself at once. Okay. I gotta say, I love the art style already. Inner Sanctum. Illuminated be the path of alchemists who gift us their blessing. In our darkest hours, in times of doubt and sorrow, may the lodestar shine forth. The moment draws near, lambent sisters. Let us be the embodiment of the guiding light to the people of Bran. Finally, with the lodestar complete, after ages in the making, we shall perform our duty with the aid of miraculous power, to heal the wounded, cure the ailing. In humble service of the people we walk our path. Shallah, light be praised. Shallah. That was no accident. There is an intruder in our midst. Intruder, I sense your presence. You tread where you do not belong. Begone from this sacred place. We are no strangers to the darkness, foolish child, as you are no doubt aware. This little light show isn't for you. It's for what passes as guards in this hole. My, but I do forget my manners, ladies. Much apologies for interrupting the ceremony, but I'll be taking this little bauble for myself if you don't mind. Nothing personal, but I'd rather it be put to good use than left to benefit a bunch of charlatans. No mere mortal may channel the power of the light. You bring ruin upon yourself. Its nature does... Yes, I've heard all that rigmarole before. Keep calm, sisters. Help is no doubt already on its way. As much as I enjoy enlightened company, I fear I must cut this short. See you, my dears. The intruder. Where is he? Aren't you a little late, son? They took the lodestar. Go tell Gorsk. I'm going to have a word with him about this, and inform the guard captain the relic must be found and returned to its rightful place. Having a little hard time keeping accents going here. Blah. Keep fading in and out of different ones. Alright. Take care of elderly and children. Hide them something or other. Spicy Wind Tavern. Whoa! I like you. What's going on outside, Charlie? Trouble in the streets. A lot of confusion, can't really tell what's happening. Square outside is full of soldiers, I'm sure I heard shots fired. Darkness take you, you dusty old fool. Excuse me, guys. I told you something bad was going on outside, just you try and go out there again. I should point out, Mr. Glassington, that there's no mention of any unrest in the papers. Yes, if yourself. Front page news is about the name day of His Majesty the King. Good evening, Dorian. Didn't see you come in. It's the morning issue you've got there. The mess outside started not too long ago. This isn't good. Wararu. We should have... Waru. We should have candles somewhere. How long do you think this will last? I'm terribly afraid of the dark. Oh, Mr. Charlie. Are candles really such a good idea? What if someone is attacking the city? What if they notice us? Don't be daft, woman. Turn the lights back on for the love of... well, light. I had a winning hand here. Charlie, don't be a miser. Go fire up that backup ether generator you've got stashed in the cellar, why don't you? Now, Philip, that was uncalled for. Let me just... You and your cards, Philip. The building could be up in flames. You'd still be placing bets and drawing hands. I wonder when things are going to quiet down outside. Staying indoors would be best, I think. Getting mixed up in this unsavory business would be less than ideal. Please, friends, settle down. We aren't kicking anyone out. You're welcome to stay here until it's safe to leave. Everyone here is our guest for the night. Wawaru. Put some Tai Yan on the boil and give poor Judy a glass of guar to calm the jitters. Don't want anyone fainting on me now. The lights are back on. Light willing, the streets will clear up soon, too. Dead. Unanticipated setback. However, time is growing short. Number 11. Get rid of that thing. Those in the corner, too. And clean this mess up. Post haste, please. And by the light, deliver one of finest stock. You have the entire kingdom to select from. Betcha he lives. That's how it usually works in stuff like this. The person that they chuck out and leave for dead is not as dead as they at first appeared.
This is how it started. The gears of fate screeched as they pulled the curtain on the rotten, wobbly stage called Bran. No other future could await the kingdom that lies near the dark source. Just as it seemed that things couldn't get any worse, as the bloodthirsty monsters of shadow were surrounding the huge city, longing to devour the citizens. The army of Bespierre, a neighboring country, started the invasion. Dark times like these always nurture the burning hearts, thirsting for the truth, coming to seek for it. The hero would start untangling the intertwined events, getting caught up in the threads of fate, like a restless kitten. The absolute turmoil makes it almost impossible to discover the truth. The inexperienced heroes would fall out of people's graces. They run and suffer, desperate to find out who's to blame for the misery, the injustice. Oh, miserables, what shall they do with their aspiration now? Chaos is ever daedal, depending on so many factors predetermined and certain, like time itself. But heroes would search for the villain persistently. They need a scapegoat to put the blame on. It is vitally important to find a reason for their heroic being. So, today, they chose me.
Fall nearly killed me. If it wasn't for the gauntlet, I'd be... Good thing I finally got it to work. I wonder why now, of all times. It hurts all over. Must have fallen in the umbrage wield. It's dangerous here. Gotta get moving while I still can. Okay. Left click on any passable areas to move where the cursor's pointing. Press and hold left mouse button to move in the direction of the cursor. Okay, that's easy enough. Ooh. Get him! Ooh! Okay, this is your first battle. This one shouldn't pose much of a problem, even if you're new to a tactical game. However, there are a few key concepts you should be aware of from the start. Characters fight using combat skills. List of all available skills is displayed in the bottom right of the screen, directly above the portrait of the currently acting character. Every character has a set of skills that is unique to that particular character. Each of these skills serve a unique function within the game, which we'll go over later. Battle's divided into two separate sides. The left half belongs to the player, one's on the right to the enemy. Enemy characters are unable to cross to the player's side and vice versa. Each side consists of 3 rows counted from the middle to the edges for each side. So 1 is in the middle and 3 is on the exterior. Okay. You can change the pitch and pan of the battle by pressing and holding the right mouse button. You can zoom in and out by using the mouse wheel. To use a melee skill, first left-click on the topmost icon in Alistair's skill bar. Or use hotkeys. 1 through 6 is indicated in the left image. Then click on the highlighted enemy. Performing a melee attack is considered an action. Will always activate the next character in the timeline. Melee skills are represented by this pictogram in tooltips. They can only be performed while standing in the first row and only on enemies within the character's melee range. Okay, let's start with that then. Easy enough. Got Dark Ether Crystals and Guts. These were inside something not too long ago, now they're in your pockets. Great, huh? Okay. I see bodies. Oh wait, maybe... Huh. What in the... So many corpses, how? This could still be one of the people that he was discarding. Grimshade has a significant amount of dialogue. Of course, you can skip them, but it will make it difficult for you to understand what's going on. To switch to the next phrase, you can also do this by right-clicking or pressing spacebar. Using this button at the top screen, you can open and close dialogue history. Okay, that's kind of nice. Hello? Are you okay? Who are you? Can you hear me? Help. What happened here? I don't know, sir. My head, it's so loud. I'll save the questions for later. We're in the Umbrage Weald and those creatures are all around. We have to go. Now. Do you understand? Can you walk? Yes, sir. I'll try. That's it. You're doing great. Just stick behind me. This looks like sewage water. If we go upstream, we're bound to reach the city walls. What's your name, kid? Kiba, sir. I think. The name's Alistair. Alistair Garuda, at your service. Let's... Hold on, what's that on the ground? Looks like a gem of some sort? Maybe it's connected to this whole mess. Let me just grab that. Right, now let's move. Unexpected Child achievement unlocked. Okay, you may come across objects you can interact with while exploring the world. When you hover your mouse over an object like that, the cursor will change to the one corresponding to the specific action you may perform. Will also be highlighted. To highlight all interactive objects, press the Tab key. Handy. Alright. Yellow cargo pants will haunt you forever. Not breathing. Large wound on his stomach. Looks like scavengers have been here already. Judging by the pose, he was still alive when he washed ashore. All these poor things were sturdy chaps. Body has deep wounds and sores. Gross. And it doesn't look like all these people were killed by the creatures of the Weald. But I see a creature of the Weald we can kill. Okay. So, at the bottom of the screen is a battle timeline. Alright. Using skills, moving and waiting are all considered actions. Performing any of these will end that character's turn and allow the next character in the timeline to act. The number pictured below character portraits are time units. The larger the number, the longer that character will have to wait for their turn. Most actions have a time unit cost, usually 5, 10, 15, or 20. When a character performs an action with the time unit cost, they'll be moved along the timeline accordingly. Waiting and moving costs 5, unless modified by status effects. Using skills, cost varies. It shows you there at the top, time units, and tension. Okay. If you place your mouse cursor over skill or click it, indicator pictured will display in the timeline. All characters in the game have an initiative stat, determines when that character will take their first action. Depicted by this pictogram in tooltips can range from 0 to 20, so that looks like the shoes icon. The lower the number, the sooner the character will act. Furthermore, if several characters occupy the same time slot in the action timeline, the first one to act will be the character with the lowest initiative score. Okay. Well, let's just keep at it then, I guess. That was easy enough. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of tutorial stuff at the beginning, but that's okay. Alright, so this is where it's going to teach me about ranged, right? Yep, currently marked as unavailable for use because the grotesque is out of reach for that skill. All skills that currently have no valid targets will be marked in this manner. Just because it's just grayed out, different color, okay. You can hover over the skill to check which conditions aren't being met. No targets available for the skill. For situations like these, some characters may perform ranged attacks. Second skill is a fast revolver shot that can be used for situations like these. Ranged skills are represented by this pictogram in the tooltips. They can be performed from any position on the field. Well, then let's shoot him. Did not do a lot of damage, but I'll take it. Avoid. Alistair's a sentinel and can provide cover against ranged attacks for all characters standing in the line behind him. Cells that are being covered by a sentinel are marked by a blue helmet symbol. Ah, okay, that's handy. Shoot him again. So I guess there's probably going to be different character classes that'll mean different things. Even a skilled dentist won't be able to put them back where they belong. It's the teeth that I got. Ooh, what's this? Two red eyes stare back from the tree hollow. Whatever they belong to is probably not very friendly. Alright. Same thing from this one? Nope, that one moved. Okay. Alright, there's a ladder over here. This way. But if there is a ladder over there, I want to see what's down this way first. Because in games like these, I've been kind of taught that exploration is the way to do it. Okay. So, why don't you just attack him first? We could potentially take some damage here, but that's alright. Avoid. Can you do anything? No, not really. What do I have to... Oh, wait. I was going to say, what do I have to do to make him wait? Round 2, shoot it. And then it's his turn, he has to wait again, and he'll just shoot him again. There, see? We would have missed out on the guts and the teeth. Ooh, and boxes, which contained herbs and black tar. Eating these would be a grave mistake, since even the air in this forest is tainted. Okay, then we won't eat those. Honestly, my first assumption is not usually, let's try eating it. If you feel that the battles are too tough for you, I didn't even see that. Okay. So far, not that bad, anyway. Oh, being pursued. These monsters just don't know when to quit. I'll show them what a champion of Bran can do. Kiba, get that door open. I'll hold them off. Well, that's where to do it. Move it, kid! They never learn. Darkness take them. Ready, sir. I'm not sure this can hold them for long. We have to keep moving. And quit it with the sir thing. It's just Alistair, alright? Alright, Alistair, sir. The Fallen One updated. Can I... Let's see. What are the shortcuts here? So this is our journal. Fallen One. Find our way through the waste waters into the streets of Bran. Okay, so that's what it was talking about earlier. This is... Okay, so this is the... Alright. So Kiba's powers are hard to define. He seems keenly attuned to the ebb and flow of ether. Found on the edges of the umbrage wield near the walls of Bran by Alistair. Under strange circumstances, this child possesses no memory of his past. Seems mellow and kind-hearted, has a shy and somewhat quiet demeanor, although at times a sullen darkness passes over his features. Ooh. Alright, nothing really going on there. So we've got... I guess these are different types of equipment. Yeah. Alistair, Champion Ether Gauntlet, effects, plenty more where that came from too. Okay, let's just keep moving for now. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Looks like these guys don't use doors. Oh, it's one of the teeth dudes. Oh. Are we about to get... Okay, no. Alright. You should probably attack him. He's going to attack me. Kid might get attacked. Yep. Okay, you should move... Wait, Kiba's found himself in a position which makes him vulnerable to ranged attacks. This is not good as he doesn't have avoidance tokens or a lot of health to survive for long out of cover. Enemies will almost always attempt to attack your most vulnerable or dangerous character when given the chance to do so. As long as Kiba presents a viable target to ranged enemies, Alistair makes for an uninteresting target. And apparently Kiba can only move like one. So I need to get him into cover here. Kiba's gonna go again before he does, so you're fine to just attack him. Alistair just killed an Umbridge with one hit. This hasn't happened before. Yeah, it has. This is a secondary effect caused by the combination of his attack and a status effect, but first we need to take a look at damage types. Okay, the damage a skill will do to an enemy can be physical or ether-based. Attacks that do physical damage are reduced by the armor parameter of the character being attacked before applying damage to the character's health. Ether-based attacks ignore armor and do damage of one of 7 types: fire, water, air, sand, light, electric, and dark. I'm going to have a very hard time telling these apart. Fire, water, air, and sand, light, electric, and dark. Okay, I hope I can figure this out. And I hope that hovering over it will tell me, because my color blindness might make this difficult. I think those are distinct enough, I'll be okay. Normally a character will take full damage from all types of damage. However, characters in the game have different ways they interact with each damage type in the form of modifiers. Weakness increases damage coming by 50%. Resistance reduces incoming by 50%. Immunity reduces to 0. Absorption converts it into health. The Umbridge have a resistance to physical damage, hence Alistair's revolver only does 2 points of damage instead of the full 4. Alistair's staff does 10 points of electric damage, which the Umbridge take full damage from, and applies the spark status to the target. Okay, spark does an additional 3 points every time they're hit by an electric attack. Okay. You might have noticed that Alistair sometimes does 10 plus 3. That happens because he triggers the spark. When Alistair avoids an attack, he blocks it with his electric shield. If the blocked attack was a melee attack, he applies spark to the attacker. Alistair with his next attack applies the spark status one more time, turning the existing spark into a jolt. Jolt does an extra 6 points of damage on every time the character's hit. Okay. Some of this I'm just going to have to kind of learn as I go. Alright, so you're fine. Wait there. You shoot. So that's the time units. That's the... I don't know what tension cost is still. 4... Oh, there we go. 4 physical damage, 2 tension in direct range. Okay, that's all he can do. He needs to wait because he still can't actually do anything, and you can just shoot him again. Okay. More guts, more teeth, more dark ether crystals. I don't know what's got them so focused on us. They must be drawn by the ether crystal in my gauntlet. I'm scared, Alistair. There you go. You got the Sir part right this time. You got a champion of Bran to protect you. Killing the Umbridges is our job. Yeah, okay. Is that his health? I'm not sure. This is the first time anyone's been damaged, so I don't actually know if health is persistent or not. I'm thinking it probably is. I didn't get a chance to... Okay, some enemy encounters will be found outside the game's critical path and do not move the game's plot forward. These encounters are a good source of raw materials for crafting and provide an extra challenge during exploration. Be on the lookout, they sometimes guard valuable treasure. Well, yeah. Alright. Kill that one. He goes and I avoid it. He'll shoot at me because he can't hit the guy behind me. You still can't do anything. And yes, damage is persistent. Stab him, please. And then wait. And start shooting. And wait, and shoot him. That'll do it. And look at that. Stuff. Metal junk, metal sheets. I should really be checking stuff more frequently with that, because it'll tell me what I can and can't interact with. Gold and black gunpowder. What's this? Maintenance board under voltage. It's forethoughtfully locked from the curious diggers. Metal junk and caustic liquid. Okay. Darkness break you. It's a dead end. I don't see any switches. Right. Keep your cool. We'll think of something. Oh, my goodness. To be totally honest, I'm nearly at my limit, Kiba, but don't worry, I've been through worse. Come and get me! That's a lot of dudes. Okay, above each character's head, you can find a readout of their overall state during combat. Green bar represents their health, while the yellow bar represents tension. A character's tension is raised whenever they use any of their skills or receive an attack. Melee attack will raise tension even if they are avoided. Tension cost of skills is depicted as a number on the skill icon or in the skill tooltip. Tension damage a skill does can be checked in the tooltip. Tension can be lowered in one of 4 ways. As a natural regeneration at the beginning of a combat round, minus 15 points. By performing weight, minus 5. With special character skills, after recovering from a knockdown, tension is reduced to 0. Some creatures are incapable of experiencing tension and do not have a tension stat at all. What does tension do, though? Because no one has told me that. Guess we're about to find out. Because we're nearly at our limit. Ah. Alistair's entered knockdown. This happens when a character's current tension is raised above their maximum tension. Ooh, shoot. While in this state, characters are unable to perform actions for a period of 20 time units, lose the ability to avoid attacks, and defenders lose their ability to provide cover for allies. The 20 are added to their current position in the timeline, so yeah, he's stuck way back there. Once it happens, an additional grayed out portrait of the character appears in the timeline. When the character recovers from knockdown, their current tension will drop to 0. They will once again be able to avoid attacks and cover allies, however they will be able to take their next action only once they reach their turn order as per the timeline. Okay. Well, there's not really anything he can do, so just keep waiting. And wait. He's going to get attacked a couple of times. It's just going to happen. Nothing I can do about it. Wait. Okay, he's up and can now avoid. Ow. That kind of hurt. Okay, can I finally do stuff again? Thank you. Jeez. That knockdown stuff is not good for you. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a situation where the enemy has very little health left. It's best to use Faster's skill, because the lower recovery time for this skill means still kill the enemy, but they are able to act sooner afterwards. Yep. Shocking Strike costs 10 time units to perform, while the Reviver only 5. Hence he'll be able to act soon if he makes the kill with the Revolver. Okay, that all makes sense. It's a resource game. Alright. Let me see this thing. Large, ugly, so he's got... Oh, okay, I see. So resistance... up. Alright, so they're both the same way. So if I don't use melee, I'm not going to be able to kill these things right now. So melee is kind of the way to go. Alright, I'm going to get spat at one more time. There's nothing else I can do about it. Alright, now shoot at him, please. And then that'll end his turn. Then he waits. And then we shoot him again. And more guts, more teeth, and more dark crystals. There's more of them. Get behind me, kid. Oh, good. Alistair, the Great. Let's get moving. I'd like to not die here. Please and thank you. Close it! Close it now, you big oaf! The umbrages are piling in after them. I'm trying, the blasted lever's all rusty. That didn't exactly go according to plan. However, well, what do we have here? Thank you, good sirs. You've done us a great service. Hear that, boys? A service, this one says. Then how about returning a service? Thing is, we lost something of ours down here. Darcy? And we'd very much like it. Hey, Darcy. What? Can't you see I'm busy? Darcy, look, I think this one's a champion. Maybe we shouldn't piss him off. You gone soft on the head? All the champions are fighting on the walls or in the streets, not hiding in sewers and cellars. I wasn't hiding. But his gauntlet, just look, is definitely the Dark Ether. It looks very old and beat up, and he's too young to be a champion. Hey kid, where do you get that piece of junk? Stole it or found it in the garbage? I didn't steal it, it's mine. Yeah, of course. Not that I care. We did help you out, but don't mistake it for charity. You owe us, so empty your pockets and be on your merry way. Better do as I say, or Mr. Korovin here will break every bone in your body. Isn't that right, Fyodor? What? There's a war in the streets and you're robbing a defender of the city? Get him, boys. Okay. This isn't gonna feel great, is it? What the hell? Ow! Uh-oh. Did he just apply some sort of a status resistance thing to me? Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Alright, wow, you have a lot of health. Alright, well, he has to go first, or I'm never gonna get through this guy, so... Well, what the hell am I gonna do? I don't know that I'm supposed to win this. I think Alistair's gonna go down. Yep. Alistair's been incapacitated in battle. Incapacitation occurs whenever a character's health drops to 0. When this happens, the character can no longer act during combat. Once a character's been incapacitated, they stay like that until combat ends. All incapacitated characters get restored to combat readiness with 1 hit point right after combat ends. He's tough as nails, this one. Darcy, he's like I keep telling you, he's a champion. Would you shut it with that hogwash? It seems fortune smiles upon us today. He's got what we're looking for. Let's grab the crystal and scram. The boss doesn't like to be kept waiting. Alistair, can you walk? Is there something I can do? Looks like I can't stand up, buddy. I just need to rest here a little, and I'll be fine, I think. Find the tavern. Exit the sewers up ahead, and follow the streets north. The spicy wind. You can't miss it. Ask for an Elior by the name of Charlie. Spicy Wind Tavern. He'll know what to do. Alistair, I'll get help. Just hold on. The tavern, Reunion Square. Run. Save yourself, umbrages. Hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay, this is not looking good. Alistair left the party. Ooh, wait. Gimme. Always time to stop and get stuff. And again, I'm probably not supposed to run down this way. Okay, I can't go that way. There's nothing. I keep doing that. Alright, forget it. We're just going in here. Nope. There we go. should I go now? How do I help Alistair? Can I even get to the spicy wind? Oh, my head feels like 1,000 knives have pierced my mind. I'll shut out the pain and help, but why? What reason do you have? Goals aligned, two's better than one. As long as I don't become a burden, we can assist each other. Abandon someone in danger, can't leave him back there. He didn't leave me behind. Help me without standing to gain anything. He saved me, I'll save him. No, I'm doing number 2. I want to do the right thing. He didn't abandon me, and neither should I. I shouldn't stop. I must go and find help. I think up is probably the way I want to get going. Oh, shoot. Oh. Is he finally not going to be useless in combat? There we go. Aspect of Wrath. The extreme situation Kiba has found himself in has unlocked his hidden potential. He can now use 2 skills. They're both special. Aspect of Wrath is considered an attack, has the light damage type, which is fortuitous since all the Umbrage have a weakness to this element. If not, you can always refresh your memory. Yep. Aspect of Justice. His second skill is not an attack, but gives Kiba the ability to remove negative buffs from himself or his allies. Aspect of Wrath. Some characters have special skills that have unique sets of rules. They have varying rules, but most of them can be used anywhere on the battlefield. Any target. Special skills ignore avoidance, tokens, and cover. Okay. Torch him. The hell just happened there? Okay, don't worry about it yet. Win! I can feel the ether filling me with power. How can this be? No time to think about it now. Hold on, Alistair. I'm coming to help you. Must go back and help Alistair. Oh, okay. So, I guess now that I've found his newfound ether power, I'm supposed to go help him instead of going back up there? Kind of what it seems like. Come on, this has to work. Kiba, I don't know how this is possible, but I feel like I can move again. I think I'll be able to get to the tavern myself now. How did you do that? I have no idea, Alistair. I can't remember anything but my name. My thoughts are jumbled, but I guess I know how to manipulate the ethers. An Umbrage attacked me. I got scared, and then just like that, I knew I could do this. What's happening to me? Now you're giving me goosebumps, kiddo. Who exactly are you? And all those dead bodies in the forest? The crystal I found near that place? I really don't know. I'm sorry. This is getting weirder by the minute. Let's find Charlie. He'll know what to do about all this. Streets above us are probably full of fighting still. We gotta be careful and avoid getting caught by the invading soldiers. Watch out for the blue coats. They're the bad guys. And if we absolutely gotta fight, try using your sparkly whatever that you use back there to help out while I take care of the soldiers. We'll figure out what to do once we find Charlie. Deal? Deal. When your character's incapacitated in combat, receive a random wound. You can check whether a character has any wounds at the top left part of the screen. Wounds apply penalties to a character's parameters or reduce the effectiveness of their skills. You can view more detailed information about a character's wounds in their character screen. Just right-click their portrait or navigate to it in the party manager. Wounds, right here. Fragile bones, physical damage, vulnerability. Crap. Stay with the character permanently and will reduce their combat effectiveness until removed by visiting a haven. Havens can be identified by the panel pictured above. Removed automatically by entering the haven. Okay, so basically there are safe areas that you can go into to help out. Kiba, look. This must be a stash those bandits use to store the stuff they steal. I doubt anyone's going to protest if we help ourselves to anything inside. Maybe there's supplies or some medicine in there? We need all the help we can get right now. Yeah, sure do. Medical supplies! Allows the player to instantly restore all characters in the player's party to full health outside of combat. The amount of medical supplies the player has is displayed at the top of the screen. Oh, right here. Got it. Can be restocked by finding more supplies in stashes or purchasing from vendors. Despite Kiba's best efforts, Alistair is still on his last legs. Kiba has also taken a beating. It'd be a good idea to use the medical supplies right now. Regretfully, even medical supplies don't remove wounds. Only visiting a haven can do that. Fine. If it gives me my health back, it's worth it. Alright. Well, we've made significant progress, but I'm now 40 minutes into this episode, and I need to cut it here for the moment. But, I want to say, there's still a lot of tutorial and stuff going on right now, which is kind of slowing up the pace a little bit. But I like the art style. The combat is very promising. There's a lot of stuff I kind of need to pay attention to and get used to. But I really like what I've seen so far. I'm actually very impressed with it. So I'm hoping that it will continue on that way. We're going to make a new save here real quick, just so I have one. And I'm definitely going to keep going for at least another episode or two. So let me know what you guys think so far. I'm very much enjoying this and cannot wait to play more of it. So thank you again very much to the developers for providing me with a key. This is exactly the kind of thing I look for when I'm trying to find indie games to play. This is a great quality. I love the art style. The story's kind of drawing me in so far, and I like it. I like it a lot. There's a lot here that's great, that stands out, that's different, and that is just an improvement on what I want to see in the gaming industry. So thanks so much, guys, for providing me with the key for that. And thank you, everybody else who's tuned in and watched. So if you enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment down in the section below. Check out the Grimshade store page, which I'm hoping I remember to put in the description to this video. And as always, guys, I'll see everyone in the next episode. Catch you guys later.